Hello everyone, welcome to another video. This time I'm going to be doing the weird route of Deltarune Chapter 4. I didn't record anything for Chapter 3 because there wasn't anything different, majorly different, aside from a couple of dialogue changes. Alright, and also because I noticed that there are some other major dialogue changes here. And also, there are also other major changes here too, in the beginning.
Kris, you came over to check on me? That's really nice of you. Hi. Do you think I could talk to you later?
Normally you're given multiple choices on what to talk about.
Key? Yeah. I think I was singing a bit off key. Can you blame me for being distracted?
I wonder what was distracting you.
Krismeister, hey, what's the deal, Snowmobile? Huh? Locked out? Well, Noelle wasn't stuck outside the gate again, was she, Kris? Carol, damn. I keep telling her to keep a key at City Hall, but she insists on keeping everything important at home. Like when Noelle was a kid. She made paper snowflakes for Carol to hang up at work. But Carol just wouldn't take them there.
Huh, why?
Because she wanted to keep the damn things safe.
Of course.
She preserved them and stuck them up on the wall at home. Of course, you know, Noelle, she had to cry over that. Until she went and made snow angels with you guys. After that, she forgot she was sad at all. Anyway, what was I saying?
Felt like useful information.
You know, this morning, Noelle was saying, I wonder if Kris is going tomorrow too.
To the festival?
Just make sure she has fun, alright?
Okay, Toriel. Sorry, honey, I'm still catching up with Rudy. You and Susie can go home earlier if you want to. Felt like useful information. Yeah, you basically get this information about stuff, about Mayor Holiday keeping stuff at home from Rudy instead of Noelle. Tell Susie the info? Cool, let's hear what you've got. You explain the situation to Susie. So the only two leads we got are Dan and the mayor, huh? Yes. I guess if we think about the three symbols on the shelter, that pretty much tracks. One looked like the church symbol. Don't got that code yet, but it could be there. One looked like the badge the cops wear. So Dan probably knew something too. One looked like a pine tree. And the mayor? Likes trees, right? I mean, there's one in City Hall. Maybe that's why the Knight captured Undan. They wanted to take their code so they could get in. But in that case, they'd have to know the other two codes too. Someone who goes to church, who knows the mayor. Who also has something to do with the cops? Who the hell could that be? I don't know. Papyrus? Guess City Hall's our best bet for now. What? Noelle said her mom keeps everything important at home? Yeah, wait, nah, think about it. The mayor's Noelle's mom, right? Maybe if we tried...
Kris, and, Susie? Would you want to come by my house? And work on our projects after church?
Yeah, of course.
Great!
Nice.
I'll, go bring my dad back to the hospital.
Cool, that's, awesome. See you later. See ya. Too easy, right? Boom! Ha! Give me 5! Huh? What's up? You, got something against Noelle, Kris? Probably it's not about Noelle. I mean, it kind of is about Noelle because she's up and out there, was murdering everyone in cyber world. I mean, through you. Hey, maybe things took a weird route right now. You could say that again. I mean, who'd expect she'd ask us like that? But we should be glad it's going so fast, right? Okay. Right? Kris ain't answering. Hey, how about some of the red stuff? No? You're lost. No, you're gonna want it later. Let's just go already. Right. So, I guess Kris isn't exactly wanting to answer anything to Susie about what's going on. So to give a bit of a recap on Chapter 2, basically, when you get into Cyber City, you have to use Noelle to freeze the enemies through ice shock. And then when you eventually get to, then you'll have to keep upgrading Noelle's freeze ring all the way up to the thorn ring, which Spamton gives you. And you have to have it equipped when fighting Berdly. Oh right! Berdly! I didn't know he was here. You turned on the space heater to a higher setting. Space heater is running. He's breathing slowly. It might be your imagination, but he seems cold. Heat him up. You change the hot water bottle on his head. Oh, so Berdly is technically still alive. It's just suffering a little bit of a bad case of hypothermia. Berdly's in there, right? Don't give me bird flu. Don't give me bird flu or whatever he has. Alright, we made it. Alright, now I'm at Noelle's house here. Which, if you're watching, is before I get to Castletown. That works, I guess.
Susie, Kris. Hi. Sorry, I'm late. I just had to.
Yeah? Same dialogue. Let's do this. Of course, not much. You live in a frickin' palace. Let's go. Alright, I guess I'll start the study session. Let's do this.
Okay, should we, get started?
Oh, yeah, sure. Okay.
So, what are your projects about?
Oh, well, all from Berdly?
Sorry, phone call. I'll be just a sec. Hi, Mom. What's up?
Oh, she has a call from her mom.
Yeah, I took Dad home, so it's just, me here. Huh? No problem. I can probably just cook something. Gosh, Mom, I'm not going to burn myself. Okay, see you later tonight.
Right.
Sorry, should we go ahead and start our projects?
Wait.
Huh?
Don't we need more, like, stuff? Like, you know, paper, pencils, project stuff. Kris, you should, go look for it. Will do.
Gosh, you're right, Susie. Kris, I think there's some stuff in my room, you know. If you want to go look.
Okay. Damn Can't believe that worked. Go look for clues before Noelle gets suspicious.
Chris, you can't find any pencils or anything. I can come help you find them. Later. Later.
I'm just gonna save here. Nope, go into Des's room. Take it. Lean down to look inside the guitar. You begin to read the numbers in the passcode. 1, 2, 2, 5, 2, 5. 1, 2, 2, 5. Basically, December 25th, Christmas Day. Of course, Kris rips out their soul. As usual.
Chris, are you up there?
Yes. It's in the drawer.
Chris? Hi. There's something I'd like to talk to you about. You know, just the two of us. If you don't mind, I mean. I'll be in my room, okay?
Okay. What now? So, usually in a normal route, Noelle's pretty much still talking to Susie. Nothing here. Hold on. Is Kris still in the kitchen? No, not in the kitchen anymore. But in a normal route, when Kris usually talks to someone on the phone, who I suspect is probably the knight. And also, if you play the piano, if your soul brushes up against the piano here, Kris will shoot it down. Is Asgore here? Oh, Asgore's not here. Let's continue upward. There's Noelle's parents' room. Also, after Asgore leaves the bathroom, Asgore actually does go into Noelle's parents' room. And the end of the dialogue, Asgore notices a black shard. Of course, the knight, a fragment of the knight's sword is also called the black shard. Okay, let's see how Noelle and Kris are up to, but first I went to Des's room. Okay. We're talking.
To be honest, I've kind of been waiting for a chance for us to be alone all day.
Okay.
There's something I want to talk to you about, Kris.
What is it? I also have a guide open up too.
I want to talk to you about last night.
What about last night?
Last night I couldn't sleep. Every time I closed my eyes, all I could see was snow.
I wonder why.
I was terrified, Kris. Terrified it was all real. I went out onto the porch to breathe, and
Oh.
that's when I felt it. A hand on my wrist.
A hand?
I froze. And then I heard your voice. Kris's voice.
Huh?
You said, "Sorry for taking your watch, Noelle." You said it was all a stupid prank.
Huh?
You said Berdly is going to be better. And you put the watch back on my wrist. Kris, your voice. Your deadpan, mumbly voice. Even if you sound kind of weak and shaky. I don't know why, but it felt so long since I heard it. I even started sniffling. Kris, you're back! Kris, thank you. Well, no thanks for pranking me, but... Kris, can I say something else?
Yeah. Proceed. Oh, my soul's here too.
Kris,
What?
Kris, there was something else you did.
What is it?
Something else I have to ask you about. After you said all that, you took my hand and pulled a thorn out of my finger.
Huh?
Then you said that when I saw you again. Kris, what are you?
Oh, shit. Oh well. Ah, fuck! Oh well. I was meant to get close to Kris. Hold on. Let me backtrack a little. So I'm guessing that the actual Kris, not the one controlled by the player last night, was the one who apologized to Noelle for, like, all of this. Of course, that part where you eventually abort the weird route is basically Kris resisting. Another example of Kris resisting their soul. Well, to be honest, I'm not even sure if it is their soul or not. Oh well. Back to snow graving we go. Proceed. I gotcha.
Kris, there was something else you did.
What is it?
Something else I have to ask you about. After you said all that, you...
Of course, Kris is no longer in control now.
took my hand and pulled a thorn out of my finger.
That was the thorn ring.
And you said that when I saw you again, you said not to mention any of this or...
Shut up.
Kris, it's okay. It's just us. Just said not to mention any of that. Because I get heard.
Shut up.
Kris, it's okay. It's just us. Who's going to hear?
Me. Oh, the atmosphere got really dark for a sec.
Kris?
Oh.
Kris? Your voice. It...
Holy hell.
Kris, that's another joke, right? That voice. How? The voice from my dream?
It's not a dream. Because it wasn't a dream.
Sorry, Kris. What did you say? I must have misheard you. No. There's no way they heard.
Of course, Noelle thinks she's talking to Kris, but in reality, it's the soul that's controlling Kris.
There's no way they heard my thoughts.
It's the player. I heard.
What are you talking about, Kris? I didn't say anything. It's impossible. That's impossible. It's just a coincidence.
Sorry, it's just a prank? No, it's not a coincidence. I can read your thoughts. I'm the player.
If you can't hear me, say red or blue.
Red.
Say green or black.
Black.
Say it didn't happen. Say it didn't snow.
It happened.
You're lying. You're lying.
Noelle will get stronger. Will get stronger.
Kris? Kris? What did you say?
Equip. I've got the thorn ring.
Kris? Kris? What is that?
Proceed. Come on. It's your destiny, Noelle.
Kris, that's not the thorn, is it? That's not the thorn ring, is it?
It is. Proceed.
Kris, come on. You still.
Oh, Kris is not in control.
What about last night? What about... Didn't you want to protect me?
This is one hell of a way for the soul to protect her. Proceed.
Why can't I move?
Like a deer in headlights, eh?
Why can't I look away? Well, do something!
Equip!
Kris, I think I need to, gosh, I think I have to.
Put it on. Equip. It's your destiny, Noelle.
Kris?
Oh! Yo, what's happening? What the fuck? Oh, Kris finally regained their consciousness. Oh.
Kris?
Holy shit.
Kris, are you okay in there?
Oh, that's Kris trying desperately to resist the soul.
Just thought I'd let you know. Mayor Carroll's asking everyone to leave.
Oh.
And, I thought you looked a little down today. So, I made a special treat for you.
Oh, I like treats.
Your friend and I will be waiting for you outside with it. Feel better. Feel better, Kris?
I like how Kris is like, fine. Guess I'll have to keep you around for longer. Wow.
Kris, how are you doing? Kris, if you aren't feeling your best, perhaps you should just go straight home and rest. Here. I borrowed some sweets and made you hot chocolate. It's your favorite marshmallows, melted candy bars, a little pinch of cinnamon spice.
You got the hot chocolate.
See you around, Kris.
Guess we can go. Okay. You drank the hot chocolate. It tasted wonderful. Your throat tightened. Also, I'll equip the holiday pencil. Black shard. Equip the black shard. So hey, while you were keeping Noelle busy, I looked inside that room next door. There was this weird guitar in there. And on the inside of it, there was a code to the shelter. Yeah, code. Didn't get to write it down, though. It was 1225. When I went to the living room with it, your dad caught me and started talking to me. Until, Noelle's mom showed up, super pissed. Right. The hell are we gonna go back there now? Yeah, so the rest happens even when you talk to Noelle. Well, what the hell do we do now? Great, now it's raining. At least your house is close. Let's go. Hold on. Story differences. Yeah, there's a multitude of differences. Both in the dark world and in the light world. Yeah. And I'm pretty sure during that point, Kris was able to regain their consciousness. And along the way, probably get Berdly to a hospital, as well as removing the thorn from Noelle's finger. So, yeah. I might also record some of the differences in the dark world, if I can. Hello, Burger Pants. I'll see you guys in a little bit. Oh, more dialogue. Damn, that whole thing was a disaster, huh? This is gonna sound dumb, but... You know what else kinda bats? What? Didn't even get to hang out, really? All three of us. I mean... Yeah, I will say hopefully... Fucking flies. Hopefully... characters like Berdly and Noelle could get utilized more, instead of just them appearing in one single chapter and then Toby forgets about them and they never show up again. I guess in this case, Noelle for Noelle, it kind of did happen with the weird route, of course. And you know, Noelle said she wanted to talk to you, but something about her look was kind of weird. What about it? Why? Couldn't she just talk to you in front of me? What were you two talking about? About last night? Oh! Nothing. It wasn't about me, right? What? Fine, I won't bring it up again. Oh, I guess that's the soul telling Susie never bring it up again. Alright, here's some other dialogue. Here's a bit of a dialogue change from Gerson.
You know, I've got a mighty hunch this ain't the right way. Though I do like going the wrong way. You get better ideas that way. Now, what do you think? Where do we go? No wrong answer.
If you say nowhere, he says this instead.
Nowhere, nowhere. Your words just now, it's got a peculiar ring to them. I can tell you're having some relationship trouble, aren't you? Ain't you? I've seen it all, you know, at your age. If things go cold, you might think your whole world's ending. But you know, things go on, you'll grow up. Just keep living. Everything will be alright, sooner or later.
Of course, he's referencing Kris's relationship with Noelle. Especially during the weird route.
Drink up, it's still hot now.
Thank you.
You, I noticed you haven't touched your tea yet. Close your eyes.
Okay. This is another pretty minor dialogue change.
You're really just going through the motions, huh?
There was also another bit of dialogue that I wanted to show, which references Berdly in the Jackenstein fight, but I couldn't get it. Or at least I couldn't get it this time.
Something tough's going on with you. I can tell that sort of thing. And now, you still gotta go through your day. Still gotta talk, fight, and do your homework.
Alright.
I bet it all feels pointless, don't it? It's almost an insult that the Earth's still turning.
It is.
But don't give up, even if you got to go do those motions. Trying to find something, anything in them. That means a little something. You hear?
Yeah. Thunk. Sounds like someone put another sugar cube in your tea. Do I drink it? Don't drink.
Well, if tea's not your fancy, how about...
Shine.
How about an apple?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this dialogue plays on either route. You heard something being placed in front of you. Right? Kris, here, I'll help. Here, I'm holding it in front of your... Your teeth lurched forward to bite the apple. A sweet sensation spread through your mouth. So basically what Gerson was saying was that Kris is pretty much going through the motions, of course having to deal with the trauma of the weird route. And Gerson tells him that no matter what happens, never give up. A sweet sensation spread through your mouth. That's right, just take a bite, Kris. Okay. Kris, don't eat so fast. Kris, don't eat the... Your teeth clenched into something small and hard. Crack! Bitter taste spread throughout your mouth, through your mouth. Don't eat the core, Kris. You felt a handkerchief wiping your face. That's a bit of funny dialogue. Kris, you can open your eyes, you know. Okay. Huh? When did the old man leave? I don't know, but let's just go. Anyways, let's go, Kris. Yeah, let's go. So to be honest, I don't actually know what happens. What the dialogue changes if you fight Gerson. So, I'll see you guys in a bit. So, that, piano thingy. Maybe the notes we gotta play are in a book? I'm pretty sure there's also a dialogue change here in the weird route. Hey guys, there's something weird about this one. It looks just like the one the old man... Just grab it already, Susie. Hey, look! It did something! Indubitably it did. Kris, rather than following her, why don't we just close our eyes and think about what she might be doing in there? Seems unnecessary, sure. Hold on. The player has the option to say no and then think of Noelle, the screen face to black, and... Seems unnecessary? Huh? But, you know, Susie might want to be... It might be nice if she had this chance to... Perhaps if you just close them for a moment. Hold on. Say no and... No. Perhaps if you just close your eyes in general? Maybe we could think of someone else? Think of Noelle. Think of the night. Okay, I didn't really think to see this. Think of Noelle. Think of the night. Well, I'll pick Think of the Night first. You closed your eyes. The image of the night began to fade into your mind. Okay? The image changes. The helmet begins to cut off. Suddenly, you tried extremely hard to picture Jockington. Jockington is in a nest, and the soccer balls are his eggs. This is the song that plays in the Tem shop in Undertale. I guess that's Kris's way of trying to make sure the player doesn't know the knight's true identity. Temmie shows up and is mad that one of the soccer balls is... You realize you could just open your eyes. Really? Okay, hold on. I will go back and think of Noelle. Think of Noelle. Okay. That's a red dot. Just a red pixel. Hmm?
Thank you.
Oh, Kris! Hey, Kris! You okay? You were just standing there with your eyes closed. Then you just started breathing hard and... Here, get up. Oh. Ralsei, where the heck were you? Huh? I was, I got the puzzle solution. Let's just go. I wonder what the meaning behind that was. I guess Kris couldn't really think about Noelle without, you know, this whole weird route stuff. Anyways, I'll be in a little bit. Alright, I just got through that whole Susie's yap session about the piano. And so it says, hold on. Following the Dark Sanctuary, Kris can expect the piano. After Susie tells her story, selecting I'll play again makes her question why Kris sounds so mad, while selecting I'll never play again causes Kris to bite the hand, taking 1 damage. I'll never play again. Hey, Kris! Kris! I don't actually know what happens in the other. With the other dialogues. What happened? You started saying something, then you bit the hell out of your hand. Oh, damn, that's gonna bruise. Damn, I shouldn't have told that story. Forget it. Huh. It says that it will take 1 HP of their damage, but it doesn't really show that. Maybe in the Dark World, that is. Selecting I'll play again someday. I'll play again someday. Why do you sound so mad? Anyone stopping you from playing or something? I'll clock 'em for ya. I'm pretty sure that might... I'm not exactly sure what that means. Okay, so it says here that, according to the wiki, there doesn't seem to be anything different with the second sanctuary, as well as the initial parts of the third sanctuary. So, I'll see you guys in a little bit. Okay, there's also one other thing I kind of wanted to show you in the egg room. It's a sink. It would be ridiculous if you painted something and there was nowhere to wash your hands. It's a sink. Oh, I'm sorry. I was so into drawing I didn't notice you. Are you here for art club? Right, this is where we draw pictures and don't kill each other. What am I drawing? Oh, don't look, I'm not finished yet. How did I get here? I can't say I remember. I was in such a rush, I didn't look where I was going at all. I'm guessing that's a reference to So Sorry from Undertale. So I know this isn't exactly Weird Route exclusive, but I also want to show you guys the true power of the Black Shard. Because it makes the Titan fight go by so much faster. Trust me, I have tried. Photorealistic human. All the way to a Titan. Kris! Ralsei! Let's go! Darkness constricts you. Okay. I'll show you guys how I improved from fighting the Titan, apart from taking damage from that one. For a moment you felt your heart being gripped. And... oh, Ralsei's down already. Now shudders, a swarm is coming. I can't do this without you, Ralsei. You're just as vital part of my team as anything. Oh, come on, just one off. Whatever. Lux dinner. Whatever, fuck this. Unleash. Alright. Attack! His defense is down! You see that? Damn it, shields! Kris, take it down! It's already at 72. Titan's hand skin. Alright. Use Unleash. $61. You see that? 2 unleashes. 2 unleashes. Kris, wait a second. Let's go get Tenna. Hold on. Oh, Tenna. All right, let's go. Oh, this time I'm giving, and this time I'm going to be giving Tenna to the castle town. Basically, I recruited everyone else except for the usual enemies in Cyberworld. And now it's just Task Manager singing by herself. Okay. Hey, King. How are you doing? Oh, hey, Lancer.
Don't cry, Papa. This jokester will make your belly laugh like jelly.
A new protester. Let us see it.
It's Tenna! Hey, Kingy Doodle, it's me, the new funny, Mr. Antenna! I can do dances, prances, practical jokes. Clean your son's ears. He's not impressed at all. Hey, what did the playing card say to the television?
Leave!
Oh. He did? Huh? Tough audience today, huh, folks? Maybe I was too modern, too relevant. Oh, whoops, I tripped. Hey, don't laugh at my misfortune.
work, son. I like this one.
I mean, they like me. They really like me. Nice. Hold on. Okay.
What?
All right. On, Tenna. This room is funky and funny. It may not be my forever home, but for now, wow, you're great hosts. Not as great as a host as me, but what can you do? Aren't you normally way bigger? Everything's bigger on TV, kid. Please find someone to adopt me. I like how he's doing. Hacha, hacha, don't touch that podium, folks, or TV Time Season 2 will begin. You don't want episodic content that deteriorates in quality over time, do ya? A parody of sorts? Oh, Prince Ralsei, look how many hats I've racked up. Your original hat? Oops, I seem to have lost it forever. Wait, was I meant to bring Tenna to Castletown first? Alright, since I already know about Mike's room in the previous video, 6, 4, 5, 3. You entered the numbers knowingly. Somehow! I wonder what happens if you enter with both Susie and Ralsei. The door was locked. What, aren't you curious about who the hell Mac is? He sure got mentioned a hell of a lot. Maybe just a peek. Statue? It's a statue? It's a statue? It's a statue, it has cat ears. Nice. Of course you can access this anytime. Apparently. And Kris, it looks like you can use the mouse with the mouse. Hold on. Okay. And nope. Okay. And TV dinner. I don't think I necessarily need to use items here. Open sesame! Crystal. Dun da da dun da dun da da. Hold on. Hold on. Wait, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can it hear me? Hello? 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 Jeez! Mike zone. I didn't even know what that was about.
Hey, the heck are you doing in here? Didn't you read that door?
Yeah, it said Mike.
And you still went inside? What, you think you're Mike or something?
You're Mike.
Ha ha ha, yike. Figured it all out, huh? Me yike, that's right. There's only one real Mike. And that's me.
Let's do this. It's Mike. Holy hell. Alright, let's do this. Dun 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 dun. Too much. Too much. A little too much. Here. All right. Let's do this. Mike got Pat.
Hey, nice to meet ya. It's me, Motorbike, the microphone who croons and groans. Drop by. No, not at all. Look with your private eyes. This is a private room, see? We are live. We're on air. We are recording. You are the background noise. Get out. Well, these 48 volts angels gonna be for show.
Da na 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 da 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 na 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 da 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 da. Oh yeah!
That's right. It's me, Mike. Always has been, always will be. They call me Motormouth because I never stop talking ever. I'm sure you heard me, didn't ya? You can't tune me out. No sirree, yes sirree. I'm always on air, in the air, all around you, even within you. Now get out!
Da na 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 da na 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 da na 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 na. Da na na na. Da da da. Da. Okay, I'm getting a little bit better at this. Hopefully. Mike is talking loudly like he always does.
Mike all day, Mike all night. I'm the best, most beloved, Tenna's favorite. Always there for him, never not there. I'm always there, never not. I do his therapy, his psychology, his analogies, his first aid, his last aid, his lemonade, his grenades, his eye drops, his nose drops, his cough drops. I tuck him in all night, I play his bedtime programs, I sing his theme song. And most of all, I record everything he ever says. And even some things he never says. Now get out!
Dun 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 dun. Da 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 da. All right.
I think Mike needs a little break. I'll be back in a sec.
Right, I need to readjust my microphone. Mike is definitely a cat. Let's do this. Offer you a fruit bonus. It's effective. Dot dot dot. Da. Da da. Da da da. Da 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 da. Mike seems a little too hard to jazz music. The mouse was bitten. What? Touch me and you'll lose a finger, dumbass.
Hey, don't look so shocked. It's me, Mike. Mike, who famously loves to talk. I'm going to talk right now. Listen.
Of course, Cat Mike doesn't talk.
Did you hear? That was great, right? Real verbose.
Come on, let's do this. Well, come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on.
So, I look a little different? Well, what's the big deal? I just changed my outfit. That little costume was so cramped. That's what was tiring me out. I still feel miserable. Miserable! I said, miserable!
Oh, he's sad now. Hold on.
I'm not feeling quite myself. I think I really need to take a break.
On.
I said I think Mike really needs to take a break.
Okay. Mike considers you manipulating the volume. Considers manipulating the volume. Why? Mike got Pat.
Nice to meet ya. It's me, Big Mouth Mac. They call me that because I don't shut up, see? This is a private room. We got private eyes. We've been investigating you. We like keep what we see.
Oh, okay. Da-na-na-na-na, da-da. Da. 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 Mike is definitely cowboy. Ralsei got Pat.
That tickles.
Nice to meet ya some more. I'm still Mac. Big Mouth Mac. Sorry, I mean Motormouth Mike. My name is Motormouth Mike. Yeah, Motormouth Mac, you know?
Da. Dun. Da. Dun. 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 Da. Okay. Kris.
Nice to meet you some Morgan. It's me, Modern Mac, and my mouth is big because I talk a lot. Motormouth Mike. My name is Motormouth Mike.
Are you sure about it?
Yeah, what he said. I'm Motor Mac. Motormouth!
Durs. No! Oh, come on. I was a bit there. That. Okay, I did a little better.
What does Mac say next? Don't ask that idiot. You're Mike. Oh yes. So as can I say whatever I want? All right, that's it.
Hello.
Look, I admit it. There's more than one Mike. More than one. And now there's no way we can let you out of here alive.
Which one's the real Mike? Mouse was bit. Lay off, idiot.
Usually we split this all up. One Mike does all the talking. One Mac is the muscles.
And one doesn't talk.
And one Mike, listens. You gotta have a Mac that listens.
Okay, bit of a combo. Dun. Dun. Dun dun dun. 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 Sounds like feedback. Mike got Pat.
Everyone thinks there's only one Mac. One. But there ain't, there's, 2. 3.
Can't forget about.
Sorry, I forget him, because he doesn't talk.
Someone's getting a little angry. A little angry. A little angry. Move. 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 Move.
It's okay to receive this. Is it okay to receive this one?
But no, we can't. Usually, can't let us get out. No! If people knew there was more than one Mike, everyone would want to be Mike. We're not letting that happen. Boys, it's time for our ultimate attack.
Mike all together. Mike all together. Mike. 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 Gotcha. All right. I think that's good. I guess my microphone.
Boss, can we just use our normal attacks? What? No way! I mean, wait, these are our normal attacks. Alright, take out your gun, buddy.
Again, the mics aren't exactly real.
Wait, time out! Time out! Sorry, I admit it. Oh, it was so hard doing what Tenna wanted. I couldn't do it alone. I needed more mics, and along the way, I forgot who I really was. You guys helped me remember. I'm the only mic, the real one. These two guys are fakes. Beat them up. Make them pay for being so stupid.
Of course, there's the green Pippins. Alright, I admit it. None of us are actually Mike. We're just kind of in charge of Mike's room, unofficially. Tenna's always talking to Mike, right? Well, you see, sometimes he wants to come to this room and visit him. It's been that way since TV World. But he gets real moody if Mike isn't there and takes it out on us. Now, here's the thing about that. Mike has never been here! Not once! And in order to stop Tenna from getting his nose twisted up, we just started taking turns pretending to be him. And you know what the weird thing is? It actually worked! As long as there's a mic, Tenna actually believes it. Obviously, we couldn't let you in here or you'd snitch. But it's too late now. Our conspiracy's busted. Just before you tell Tenna, let me ask you one thing. Who's Mike? Who is he? Because none of us have actually ever seen him. None of us. Ever. Every time Tenna asks Mike to do something, it's either like, he just does it himself, we do it secretly, or it just sort of happens. So who is Mike? Who is he? Is he just Tenna's imaginary friend? Is he Tenna's alter ego? Like some alternate personality or something? And why the hell does he get so much love and attention? Again, this is pretty much making fun of the theorists, thinking that Mike would be some kind of significant character in Chapter 3. If the weather guys are second in command, what does that make him? What if it's us? Us? Yeah, we've been pretending to be Mike doing stuff. What if when we pretend to be Mike, we's actually Mike? What? It's always been us? Then where'd the idea of Mike come from in the first place? Beats me. This doesn't make any sense. What about you guys? You came to this room. Are you guys Mike? Are you? No? Huh? Are ya? Are ya? No? I give up. As long as someone's Mike, it'll work out. Of course. I suppose we also don't need to be here. Yeah. I'm okay. Of course, I guess this is what happens when Susie and Ralsei come with you. And there's the mic, looming above as always. The mystery of Mike has been solved. Mike isn't really that all important in Chapter 3, aside from being the guy. The Mike guy. I might as well tell Tenna too. Hey yo Mike, I think I discovered something. This room is funky and funny. It may not be my forever home, but for now... Right. What about here? Knock, knock, knock. Ah, whatever am I to do? This boredom, this NU. Oh my, is that you again, darling? My only fan? Offer to give your TV? What? You want to give me your TV? I don't understand. Is there some kind of catch? It's scuffed, old, and the colors are kind of messed up. But it's really good. It's a really good TV. Oh, so you can give Mettaton Tenna, even if you after bringing him to the the Dark World. Hold on. Alright, I know this doesn't really pertain to the weird route, but there are some extra stuff I want to show here. You can actually go into the kitchen, and then Kris will Kris ends up catching you, and then and then you're sent back to that damn room. Looks like Noelle's looking at Kris. Like, yo, Kris, what the fuck are you doing? And the fucking vent opens up once again. Yeah, there's actually two things I want to show you because I forgot to show them. If you go back in here, Kris, of course, drinks the chocolate milk or whatever that is. Maybe it's cola or something. And then they decide to play the piano, I guess. Of course, Toriel did see that Kris used to be good at playing the piano. Let's see that in action. Of course, this isn't really something I'd recognize. Of course. But these piano songs are more like Easter eggs you can encounter. And this is usually on a normal route, not really on a weird route. Is that it? I think that's it. Alright, what next? What was that one unused track, Query? That despite being in the OST is not actually in the game. Oh, that's Lancer! Okay, maybe I'll just stay here a while. There's also one more thing I'd like to show you here. Alright, what's next? Pronounce rules? Alright, what's next? TV World. Or at least the hip shop portion of TV World. Dun 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 dun. Huh. It's already going on for like 7 minutes. It's Shop 3. I'm pretty sure this track was revealed in the latest newsletter. And it's gonna be used for most of the shopkeepers from Chapter 5 and onwards. What next? Huh. You know, this kind of sounds like something that might play at the final chapter of Deltarune. There's the legend. Yeah, I'm pretty sure something like that. That first portion of might as well be played somewhere in somewhere along the final chapter or so. There's the piano that might not be played well. Is that it? Hold on, I'm gonna check. There are like nine or so tracks that Kris can play, so I'm pretty sure that's it. Here's another thing. So right over here is the kitchen and the bathroom where you see Asgore, as well as the entrance to the basement. But if you go up here, you can actually go to Noelle's parents' room.
We're almost there, aren't we, old friend?
Old friend? I actually forgot to record this.
This time for sure. Tori will see.
There's like some kind of bulletin board there.
See what really happened.
What really happened?
But I just wanted to protect everyone.
Protect everyone. From who?
And this time, she'll have to believe me.
Protect everyone from who? From December Holidays fountain making ass?
They all will. Then... we'll all be a happy family again, won't we?
So it seems that Asgore is trying to settle some kind of, I guess, debt with the holidays or something.
It sure is beautiful, isn't it? This black shard.
Yeah, Asgore does mention a black shard, which is actually the weapon you end up getting from defeating the knight. And its light world equivalent is also a black shard. The black shard being in Noelle's parents' room might indicate something. That perhaps one of the holidays must be the night. It could be Carol, it could be December, hell, it could be Noelle or Rudy. Okay, I don't actually think Rudy or Noelle might actually be the night. But I guess we'll have to see what this is about in Chapter 5. Because after all, Gerson did mention an inferno of jealousy. Maybe it has something to do with Sans and Toriel dancing the old jitterbug. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink. There is one final dialogue change here in the third sanctuary. The last prophecy, the story is end.
No! Susie, stop!
And then, when all hope is lost for the tale, the final tragedy unveils. To save the world, there is only one way.
Susie, don't look! Susie, I'm sorry, I'm sorry,
Shut up! The hell are you apologizing for? You're worried about that? Seriously? This stupid prophecy? Like something like that would happen. I wouldn't let it happen. Kris wouldn't let it happen. And obviously you wouldn't let it happen. So... why wouldn't you laugh? It's just stupid. So stop crying, okay? Everything's gonna be alright. Hey, Kris. Let's go seal the fountain, okay? I like how in Chapter 4, Gerson basically, Gerson isn't really part of the prophecy, but he comes in like, screw the prophecy, screw the knights, and screw you. Just absolutely just shows up like the badass he is.
Susie, she's a really nice person, Kris. How can she be so kind? How? I'm sorry, Kris. I'm sorry I didn't see the whole prophecy at first. I thought if I said something different, if we did something different, if we were just kind enough, perhaps by the time we got here, it would change. But no matter what we do, Our fate is already decided. Sorry, don't look at me. I don't mean to always make everything about me. I'm sorry. Everything's okay, Kris. Look, I'm smiling.
Good, keep smiling. It's okay not to smile.
Kris? Kris? You... I'm scared. It's getting harder and harder to just stand here smiling all the time. To be the one. Pretending I'm not afraid, too. But... being with you two... The more I'm with you two, I realize... Friendship isn't just about being happy all the time. It's something far greater than I could have imagined.
Okay.
I want to believe again. I want to believe it can change. That there isn't just one ending. But what would that be? If there was something else, what would it be? And how do we know? It wouldn't be something even worse.
Okay, I'm pretty sure he didn't say this in the normal route. I'm pretty sure that's foreshadowing the ending to the weird route.
Kris. Never mind. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Kris, you can go to the fountain now. Susie's waiting.
Indubitably.
Kris? You were cool when you played the piano earlier.
Thank you. Only then will the world be saved. And I'm pretty sure your power doesn't play here. Hey, Kris? Can I tell you a stupid dream I have? No matter what, I want to keep being friends with you and Ralsei. When the sun comes up again, I want tomorrow to be the same as yesterday, and the next day to be just the same as that. Then the end can always go back to the way things were before. You don't have to say anything back, Kris. I know. You're thinking the same thing. I am. Aren't you, dumbass? Susie's smile, which seemed to defeat everything, shined on in front of you, and for a moment, it was as if all the darkness had been blown away. As if in imitation, your soul began to glow. Yeah, your power doesn't play here. Or I'm pretty sure there's also some extra stuff at the end. I'll be right back, guys. Okay? Here it comes. After witnessing Sans and my mom getting at it. Of course, having to deal with the whole tenuous stress about you know, I kind of want to laugh, but I do feel bad for Kris in this instance. Huh? A call. Who's it from? Kris, are you there? Then I'll just leave a message. Oh, it's Carol. You're going to the festival tomorrow, aren't you? I just wanted to confirm. Noelle said she's really looking forward to seeing you. Huh, I wonder why. And thus, the weird route of Chapter 4 ends here. With yet another red pixel, of course. I mean, that one scene with Noelle and Kris, where they're talking to each other in Noelle's room, was absolutely the creepiest part of this whole route. That really show how evil the player can get in the weird route, of course. But we might find out what happens in the weird route Chapter 5, which is actually releasing this year. Okay. Of course, Toby did say that he will start working on Chapter 5 immediately after Chapter 3 and 4 was released. Well done. Hey, Gaster. The halfway mark has been attained. This is only the halfway mark, and we already get to fight the Knight and a Titan. But it is still waiting. How much longer now? My Deltarune. I guess we'll soon find out what might be in that shelter in either Chapter 5, 6, or 7. So that was the weird route of Deltarune Chapter 4, as well as some extra stuff I wanted to show. I didn't really show any of the weird route stuff in Chapter 3. Well, at least the changes as a result of the weird route in Chapter 3, because nothing really happened in Chapter 3 in terms of weird route stuff, aside from a couple of dialogue changes. For example, when you say you're going to the festival with Noelle to Ralsei, Ralsei mentions how Kris is making a bad decision or something, and also the Shadow Mantle holder mentioned also references the weird route. And yeah, I will also put together my thoughts on this chapter here. Hey everyone, I wanted to put my thoughts in this one Google Doc, as I am better speaking my thoughts here than really without one. As per usual, Toby absolutely killed it with Chapter 3 and 4. Of course with the usual humor, as well as making Chapter 4 the most serious chapter of this game, not only giving us more info about the prophecy, but also summoning a freaking Titan. A bunch of the stuff we thought about Chapter 3 and 4, such as Mike playing some kind of huge role, either as the main boss or Shadow Crystal boss, the Knight appearing in Chapter 5 or later on, and Friend Inside Me was immediately shut down. The Knight appeared at the end of Chapter 3, and we have Gerson obliterating a Titan in Chapter 4. despite him not being part of the prophecy. As for Mike, he's actually more representative of the community's constant obsession with his potential role in Chapter 3. There's actually 3 fake Mikes representing them too. A small Mike played by a Green Pippins, a cat Mike played by a Shadow Guy, and a cowboy Mike played by a Zapper. This also goes to show Susie's character development. In Chapter 1, she seemed like the mean girl who constantly bullies Kris, and now in Chapter 4, she sees herself as having a purpose within the prophecy, especially after fighting Gerson. A hero, if you will. It was theorized that Ralsei was gonna be some sort of bad guy. After all, he did not tell the full prophecy, only saying that if there are too many dark fountains, the world will end, mentioning the roaring in Chapter 2, including the Titans, none of this technically being real in Chapter 3, and that deceased Lightners can only be reincarnated through the memory of a loved one in Chapter 4. But that scene before reaching the last save point where the knight was throwing swords at you, I think it destroys that theory by a long shot, as he was willing to take the swords being thrown at you. As for Gerson, he differs a lot from Jevil and Spamton. Jevil believes he's the only one who has freedom. Spamton was trying hard to gain his freedom, while Gerson is the only Shadow Crystal boss who's truly free, as he refused to use the Shadow Crystal. He's a lot like Undyne in Undertale. After all, he was Undyne's main inspiration, as well as the Hammer of Justice in Undertale. And Toby carries that over to Deltarune for Susie's character development, as she didn't see herself as a hero, only being good in terms of causing pain. It's a shame we'll never see him again, though, because he can only be reincarnated through the memory of a loved one. I will say, Tenna is probably the funniest character aside from Queen. I mean, he's literally a 3D model who's able to do those generic stock dancing animations. The weird route in Chapter 4 was also absolutely terrifying, and I can't wait to see more in the later chapters. Not that I'm excited to go down a path that involves manipulating the main character's childhood friend. As for the reduced TP gain for Jackenstein, Titan Spawn, and the Titan, I wonder what other enemies might use that gimmick. There are some questions I am asking, such as, who is the Knight? What will Asgore do with that black shard? What is Kris's relation to the Knight? What happened to December Holiday, Noelle's sister? Why in God's name is Sans dancing with Toriel at the end of Chapter 4? Why does Sham need 5 Shadow Crystals? Why does Carol, the mayor, and Noelle's mom act unusually friendly towards Kris? Some of these I'm sure will be answered in the later chapters. Overall, Chapter 3 and 4, they were pretty good, and I'm hoping to see what Chapter 5 unfolds for us. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye!